Hello and greetings to all the viewers. Welcome to the series of videos for installation and configuration of Cloud Mesh. My name is Mangiresh Wagare and I'm going to run you through the steps that are required to set up a CentOS virtual machine inside VirtualBox, which will be eventually used for installation of Cloud Mesh. So the prerequisite for having these things set up is that you have the VirtualBox downloaded and installed, and also you have the CentOS image downloaded from the CentOS website. These are the sample links that you can see right now on my screen, from which you can download the VirtualBox and CentOS, which if you open them in the browser, then you can download the VirtualBox for the required platform from here, and the CentOS image from this link. The typical image that we would use is the CentOS 7x8664. That's the typical image that we'll be using for our installation. So moving further, uh, inside the VirtualBox, let's create a new VM for configuring the CentOS. So I name my VM as CentOS, and the VirtualBox software is intelligent enough to uh, sense the type and the version of the platform that it will be using. So select next. I will set the RAM size to 1 GB, that's 1024 MB. If at any point of time you need to revisit certain steps which I am running through, you can always pause and go back into the video and have a look at the steps. I click next. I select the hard disk as virtual hard disk. The disk file type, let it be VDI, that is the default. Let the storage be dynamically allocated. I retain the hard disk size to be 8 GB, and there you go. I have the virtual machine created. Now the next thing is that I want to mount the image that I downloaded, the CentOS image, inside the virtual drive of this machine. So the way I do it is I go to settings. Inside settings, under storage, you can see this controller IDE. So load the virtual drive with the CentOS image that you downloaded, and just click OK, and you're all set to go. And what you just have to start the VM. So say install install CentOS 7. This should launch the installation of the CentOS operating system on this virtual machine. So initially it will run through certain configuration steps, the OS configuration steps, and it will load the installation wizard for the CentOS operating system. Okay, and we have the installer running. So select your language. I select it as English United States. I click continue. On this screen, it should probably detect the installation source as local media. Yes, it does. Software selection, you can select as Genome Desktop, and just select all these options towards your right. There you go. I click done. So the software selection has been changed to Genome Desktop, and I select the installation destination, and it's perfectly fine if it is set to automatically configure partitioning, since it's a VM. So I click done, and we are good to launch the installation. So I just click on begin installation, and the installation has begun. So in the meanwhile, you can set up the root password. Select the password that you want to set, alright, and select the user that you want to create and you would want to use on your VM. So I name my user as cloud user. The username is cloud user. I give him the administrative privileges. I set the password for him. And I click done. So the installation is going to run for a while. It is going to install 1424 packages, and we are right now on 6. So I'm gonna pause this video and be right back with you once this installation is done. The package installation has finished now, and it's performing the post installation setup tasks. So let's wait for it until it finishes that. Alright, so we have the installation completed. It says complete, and we are ready with a state that where we can reboot the system. So let's go ahead and reboot. Here is asking me to accept the license, so I choose the option 1 and I select the option 1 again. And option C. I'm sorry. Okay, the option 2 and the option C. Okay, there you go. I'm sorry for the confusion, but yeah, that's how you accept the license on the command prompt. So after that, we are presented with the user interface of CentOS. So I can see the cloud user here, and I log in with the cloud user here. I use the same password that I set in the setup. And congratulations, we have the CentOS setup. So that's all I had to cover in this video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and bye bye.